Hello, hello, hello. It's Nikki Banting and back again for the second set at this lovely, at the Follies on this beautiful 15th day of January. Tomorrow is a very special holiday. I hope you all are going to celebrate. But for now, the beginning of the celebration is going to be, we're going to celebrate the Upside Down Players. Welcome to our new house team, directed by Adam Cawley.
Yes, as our players are coming on, thank you, Mickey. Our players are all joining us right now. My name is Adam. I am the coach of these very talented people, and today you are in luck. You're going to be seeing a form we are working on called the Armando. And the way this works is that based off of an audience suggestion, which I will give tonight, our players will perform a real life monologue, something that is actually experienced by them. And then our other players will use that information to fuel their comedy scenes. So we'll see a few real life monologues and then a few scenes based off of those monologues. And it's going to be very exciting. So to get our team started, what we are looking for is gifts. Your suggestion is gifts. So whatever that means to you, someone will give us a real life monologue. Here we go.
Seeing as it's just past the Christmas season, I just remember, as a child, just being really fired up for, just when, that little kid excitement of what am I going to get? What am I going to get? What am I going to get? And as I've grown older, it's the gifts themselves don't seem to be as important as they were when I was a child. I remember, literally sitting under the Christmas tree by myself as a young boy, and just, you stare at each package. You try to you will yourself into X-raying those packages and figuring out what's inside them. You shake them if nobody's looking, but if you get caught, c'est la vie. But having gone through a recent Christmas as a much older person, it's interesting how that whole feeling of gifts has changed. It's I'm just as happy with a used pair of socks now as I was with a bicycle back then. Although I wouldn't mind a bicycle again, but that's a different story. So that's it. Gifts, they change, we change.
Okay, so this basket is filled with jelly beans, me, and you as the big chocolate rabbit. I just feel sometimes like you kind of outshine me.
Well, we all know chocolate is king.
Well, I know, but I mean, I'm a purple jelly bean. That counts for something.
Well, but I do agree. I mean, purple is the color of royalty, so you could be a royal jelly bean.
See, now we're going to wind up getting along for as long as both of us don't get until we get.
I'm already missing part of an ear. The mother before she put me in the basket, so I'm having a hard time hearing. I have to listen to
that looks gross. I mean,
hey,
who puts a half-ate chocolate rabbit without one ear in their child's Easter basket?
I know. I mean, if it made her happy was the thing for me, and she was happy. But, I mean, to call me gross, I think was kind of mean. I'm a little hurt.
Sorry. I mean, sometimes I get upset at Mrs. Peters because she seems to be a bit of a hog or something.
No, she just, it's hard to resist chocolate. I mean, and I'm high-end top chocolate.
I mean, I'm never the one that gets picked first.
Well, I don't know. I think they pick all the purple jelly beans out. I mean, they're considered one of the better flavors.
Well, there is that.
I mean, the ones that don't are the black ones.
Yeah, I know.
Who likes licorice? I mean, ew, 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 ew.
And the
Licorice.
brown ones are kind of gross. So I don't even know what flavor the brown ones
Yeah,
are.
now that they've got all these different flavors, I think you being purple is perfect.
I know. Thank you. You are so much sweeter than I am.
Yeah, the problem is you're gonna survive longer than I am. So
As
while
long
we've
as
got
you,
this time together, I'm happy.
as long as you keep your head like that, nobody will notice your deformity.
Edit.
Well, I'm really glad. I'm so glad that you came over for your birthday party, and I have this half-eaten McDonald's burger for you. I figured you would really like it.
Oh, since you are 2 years older than I am, and you are the best big sister, I thank you that you could have eaten it all, but you saved a half for me.
I know, isn't that great? And to come over here and get to celebrate your birthday together. I mean,
Yes,
it's just lovely. And
it's beyond anything I can imagine. I mean, I don't know what I would do with a whole burger, but a half a burger.
I know.
Ah,
I know. And that I chewed on it, right? So you get my fingerprints in it.
it reminds me of when we were in the orphanage, and we had to split 3 French fries.
Oh, and weren't those good? Each
Yes.
one better than the next, right? Right? A little nibble from a mouse on them never bothered us.
What's a little mouse dust?
That's right. Hey, you want a drink? I made you some lemonade.
Oh, you were so.
It has my lipstick on it, but
And I think I see a hair in here or something. It's okay.
oh, yeah. I was brushing my hair. I know you and I are just so close. I just love that feeling of, sharing hair, saliva, whatever we have.
And it's okay. So you know what? We'll just go to heaven together.
Isn't that true? But not too soon, right?
Not too soon. No, please.
Edit. Welcome, come in. As our 15th customer today, you are in for a special treat. We have a surprise gift for you from the deli. You get your choice of all the leftover sandwiches that are half eaten.
Little old me. I mean, I'm not thinking.
Take your time, there's no rush. Here we go. They're spread out before you.
That is the creme de la creme. That's how you say that.
But that's a taco.
Oh, well, creme de la creme can be an adjective for anything delightful, right?
Oh, okay. Here, try some more. Try some others.
Oh,
You've heard of day old, right?
oh, that's gushy and superb.
2 day old. Yes.
Mm. I mean, I've always wanted to taste a little mold on my food because it makes you like a stronger person.
You look stronger already.
I'm going to try. Okay. Oh,
I just get so excited.
that one's crunchy. Are you sure these are leftovers? I mean, these are delightful.
When I came in, they were here. So we didn't make them. I did not make them. Hang on, let me call the chef and see. See
I
what's
mean,
going
I am like really happy that I decided to come here today.
Yes, yes, they're anywhere from 2 to 5 days old.
Mm. I mean, I can just feel my character building.
Edit.
So when I was a kid, our family always had the tradition of, doing silly gifts, and funny gifts and whatever. I mean, like my there was a store in downtown Bangor called Bryant's Jewelry Store, and Mom was always and my aunt, her sister, were always joking about getting things that had a Bryant's sticker on them. And so, like one year, my uncle gave my aunt this package, great big huge package, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller, and you got to the inside and there was a small box and it had Bryant stickers all over it. Now, it wasn't a ring or anything, but it was some nice piece of jewelry, but it was like hysterical because there was so many stickers on it. And one year for Christmas, I used to give my mother a Christmas list to make it entertaining. I would just, put things like Porsche 924, just all these wild gifts on there, and then intersperse it with things that I really wanted. And one of them that I always put on was, a Ken Davis painting, who's a family friend, a watercolor artist. And I always wanted one of his paintings, beautiful Maine scenes. But they're, expensive and everything. And that year it was raining. It was a rainy Christmas in Maine. I went to get my Christmas stocking off, and there was a string in it. And one of the things I had put was that Porsche 924. The string went out of the stocking, out the front door, and our garage was not attached, down the sidewalk, the walkway to the garage. So they're like, well, if I had it, and then I pull it out, there's a key on the end of it. I'm like, yeah, right. And they're like, well, and so I had to put on a raincoat. It was a Pepto-Bismol kind of pink one. It was lovely. In my housecoat and slippers and raincoat, and went out the door to the garage. They had backed Dad's truck out, and when I opened the door, there was a little plastic VW bug with a bow on top of it. And I came back in and I'm like, very fun. And there's this beautiful, which it is still on my wall today, painting of Ken's sitting in my seat where I'd been sitting. So that was a really cool way to get a pretty cool Christmas present.
Honey, so glad you can meet me in the park today because I have something for you.
Oh, I'm all ears. What could it be, dear?
It's in this little box right here.
That is a tiny, tiny box. Wow.
And I know you don't like being surprised, so I'll tell you what I got you. I got you heavy duty dental floss.
Oh, honey, how did you know?
I know we're gonna get married eventually. So, yes, you might want to kiss me. So you might want to get that meat out from me.
Oh my God. I've been wanting to get that walnut out of my molar for 3 months now, dear.
And honey, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I know you may have wanted a ring, but I know you're very
Ring? Are you kidding me? With this steel wire, I might lose a couple incisors, but oh my God, just dental health. You're in my grasp now.
And did you notice? Look at it. It's made in the USA.
Oh my goodness. And it's reusable too.
Yes,
Oh
and
my gosh.
a collector's version.
Oh, honey, oh my God. Honey, you have to excuse me. I'm going to run right off to the bathroom and start flossing to my heart's content now, okay?
That's perfect.
Oh, this is so wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, you melt my heart. I didn't know you would be so overcome with joy like this.
This is even better than the toilet paper roll you gave me last year.
Yes. the economy pack.
I still haven't used it up. It's wonderful.
Because I know that if you use it, you still use newspaper because it's kind of like a little softer than newspaper.
It is, you know, having used both, it is much softer than newspaper. Except some sports sections then tend to be a little softer, but generally this toilet paper much softer. Oh honey, oh.
And can I tell you something? I just feel so bonded towards you right now.
Oh,
Get it?
thank you.
Oh, unbelievable, sweetie. For our anniversary, and this, I can't believe that you would get me this Van Gogh, and it has all those Marshall stickers on it, you know?
I mean, where else can you go and get such a bargain that the person that you're giving it to has no idea that that's where you went? I meant to take that sticker off.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
they're all, it's so interesting that I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess Van Gogh didn't know Marshalls, but Marshalls doesn't know Van Gogh because they've just put it everywhere, all over Starry Night. And I mean, geez.
I mean, I knew, honey, that if anyone was going to appreciate a Marshall's Van Gogh, it was going to be you because your taste is impeccable.
Oh, that is so sweet. And that you made this amazing meal for me here for our anniversary. I mean, I can't believe it. The wine, delicious. I mean the best. But I just got to say, the only one problem. That's an original Van Gogh. I can see the big paint chips, and when I pulled off one of the stickers, paint.
I was hoping you weren't going to pull. I mean, I was supposed to pull off the sticker, and then I would have been the one that realized what treasure I found. But since you are the one that pulled off the sticker, then your taste has just stayed impeccable. Oh.
Oh, you feel like this Van Gogh, part of the joy is just getting to like rip off parts of what he did hundreds of years ago?
I mean, if anybody is worth ripping off paint from an original Van Gogh, it's clearly you as my long-standing partner of so many years. You're just
Oh,
the best.
Betsy, it's incredible. You know, that you would do this for me and get it from Marshall's, my favorite department store. That's really primo.
Well, that's kind of why I guess I left the sticker on, because I knew that, you know, even though I felt a little, shall we say, odd going into Marshall's because it's not quite up to my snuff, but I know how much it means to you.
It's so, do you know that it's not this really painting that counts? It's the stickers that I really appreciate, you know?
Oh, I know. I mean, that says so much for your depth of character.
Edit.
Yes.
Look, lady, it's a painting of a moose. It's a Maine painting. You gonna take it or not?
I mean, this is a very important decision. You see, I'm here on vacation, you know, and I got to know if it's the right thing to take home to North Dakota. I mean, it's a moose, but is it a moose from Maine, you know, because they got moose in Canada too.
Look, the underwear have pine trees on them, so it's a moose from Maine, okay? Come on. You never seen a moose. What do you got? You got bison in North Dakota. You never even know what a moose looks like. This is a moose. It's a moose from Maine.
I mean, you're sure it's from Maine? I mean, when I go home to North Dakota, I got to know.
The moose is shaking hands with the lobster, lady, okay? How much more Maine
I
can you
didn't
get?
see that. Oh,
Jesus.
oh.
I know. People, the lobster looks a little bit like a fire hydrant. That's in case I'm selling it to somebody from New York. but
Yeah.
this is a moose.
You're an amazing artist.
I know. I've been told that.
And wait, is that real moose poop attached to it?
Well, it's funny you should mention that. As an added extra to this, you get a bag of moose poop. Okay, fresh moose poop. Feel it. It's a little warm.
Oh my God. Oh, my friends are going to be so jealous when I get home. Oh, that I got real moose poop.
Yeah. Now you want me to tie this onto your car or something, or you want me to mail it to you? How you want to get your moose and your poop?
Well, I got the underwear, I got the painting, and I got the moose poop. I get an actual moose.
I meant the picture. The actual moose. No, you got bison. Be happy with what you got.
Well, I think that this is going to be the perfect gift if I could just have a chickadee on it too.
Give me a
That
second.
is-
Let me go grab my magic markers. I can do that.
When I think about gifts, I get angry because my sister is so cheap. She can get Abraham off a penny. She can get the buffalo off the nickel. I mean, she doesn't look at cable because it costs too much. She drinks powdered milk.
Mm.
And my sister she has a responsible job. She's a professor at a university. I know they don't pay that much. I do know they pay enough to get milk and cable. And her newest thing now is $2 bills. That's the whole thing, because she can get a whole stack of them. So she would send me 2 and tell me share them with my children. Well, I have 3 children, so I have to split the $4 among the 3 children. I mean, she takes it cheap to a whole new level, and she'll give me the angel without the wings. She gave me an angel for Christmas, but the angel didn't have wings because I guess it was a bargain without the wings. She gave me an Easter bunny, and she ate the ears off the Easter bunny, ate the ears. So I had to have the Easter bunny with no ears. That is my honest to God story.
No, I'm just gonna watch the paint.
You seem very calm about that.
I think paint drying is very calming. You've done a beautiful job here, honey. I mean, I see paint everywhere. I see the brushes are all neatly put away. You've cleaned everything. And I mean, our house looks better than it has in 30 years.
Do you like where I put the couch?
I do. I think this is amazing. And that I'm happy we don't have cable. I really like watching the paint dry.
You like the couch on the stairs?
Sure. It's very calming there. You can look down over everything.
Okay,
Honey,
and
you're wonderful. You really are. I mean, you painted, you rearranged all the furniture. You emptied the fridge. Nice job, honey.
are you sure you're okay?
I think it's the paint fumes. Not many
Okay.
people use that oil-based paint anymore, and I'm feeling kind of high right now.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm having, like 10 or 15 friends over today to eat pizza and yell at each other.
Oh, that's cool. They can't watch football. We got rid of the cable.
Okay. Well, we were going to play football inside. I mean, we much rather participate than watch.
I think that's wonderful, honey. Let's see how much stuff you can break today.
It's interesting you mentioned break. We're when I was moving the couch on the stairs, I broke that vase that your grandmother had given you.
Yeah, that thing was ugly. That's it's very good.
Edit. It's not a dang thing wrong with excess. I mean, if I want to overdo anything, why should I not be allowed that luxury?
You know, Aunt Beth, I think you got a good point. I mean, why not? Just overdo.
Yeah, I mean, I have lived in this home for so many years, and if it is just so crowded that I can hardly move through it anymore, whose business is that? My favorite niece, Janie.
Oh, man. Auntie, you are so right. And you know what? Every time I come over here and I see all this stuff, and you've got this spread of calves livers and all kinds of meats and charcuterie, and I'm just blown away. A whole table of calves livers and meats.
Oh, Janie, I am trying to teach you the way. The way is excess.
Oh, this is what I admire about you. For all the time I've ever known you, this is what you do. You've got, I mean, look, other people have just like little bowls of candy, right? You've got cauldrons of candy.
Scene! All right, let's bring everybody back. What a show! Thank you so much for spending time with us. These are our players. My name is Adam Colley, the coach, but individually, our team is.
I'm Veronica from the great state of New York.
I'm John from the great state of Maine.
I'm Sandy. I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
Dude outside Seattle.
I'm Judy, and I'm also from Maine.
And there's Mickey.
And you all were so much fun tonight. And time flies when you're having fun. That was really fast. Thank you, everybody. And they're back every single week. Same bat station, same bat time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Maybe some different faces all mixed up, but we got a nice little team here, and they will be just entertaining you with the Armando, a la Adam Colley. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.